Now, will I regret removing this fence? Not sure what's going on here. Looks like Nicole's made the chickens some sort of feast. Bit of chicken snacks there. Some green stuff there that looks like they've already destroyed. I'll have to ask her when she gets home what all that's about. But they look very, very, very content with it. Now, if you're new to the channel, we have 4 chickens here. We've got 2 boys, 2 girls. They're all laying eggs. We've got, this is Cole Trickle with the little yellow band there. We have Greg next to him. And we have Luna with the purple band there. And that leaves Henrietta right there. Another super windy day. I've got lots to do though. This is our septic system, believe it or not. And I have to cut it back. I know that sounds really bizarre. It's still bizarre to me. I didn't even know these things existed till a couple of months ago. I did have a quick look at their website and they do have like multiple stage treatments. I think this might be a 3-stage. I'm not 100% sure, but I think the first stage is the septic tank. And then we have one of the Rootzone systems there. And then I think it then filters through into the next one. And then the treated liquid is then dispersed onto the lawn. Again, I think that's how it works. Sounds interesting. Everything comes down into a septic tank. And then once it fills up, I assume, the liquids, it's gravity fed into these reed pits. I think there's some sort of pit underneath there. Then all the liquids are treated by the root zone of these plants or these reeds. So again, I'm not 100% sure how it works, but it sounds kind of cool. It's fenced off at the moment. It's got the chicken wire around it because of the deer, I believe. I think they may have been feasting on it at some stage. I don't really see them come over here, so I'm feeling like, and I may regret this, I'm going to do this in a couple of places today, but I'm going to pull this chicken wire down, get rid of the star pickets, but we need to cut back all of that, you know, the dead growth on the reeds there, because it's the time of year. I guess it's kind of like a lawn renovation where you cut everything back and it promotes new growth and everything, get rid of all the dead stuff. I'm going to be trying to do it with a hedge trimmer. I've got the Makita 40 volt here at the moment, their new articulating arm one, but it goes back, I think, later today or tomorrow. So I want to make the most of it while it's here. But yeah, let me know if you know anything about these systems, because I don't. So this is Makita's new Pole Hedge Trimmer. It's got an articulating arm. They're 600mm trimmer, multiple positions that you can have it in, very easy to get in and out of that. They do have some grease nipples on it there, so you don't have to pull it apart to grease it. 4,000 strokes per minute, up to 25mm branches, they say it'll cut. Let's see how it goes on REEDS, I think you call them. Well, that makes light work of it, as you would expect. Pulling them off is going to be the hardest bit. We did find some hidden chicken wire. I wouldn't recommend that for any hedge trimmer. We have started with the smaller system just because I wanted to see how easy it was. It's going to remove the bulk of it and then trim it up nice and level. Alright, that's one down. Hopefully that'll spark some new growth. Get these things going. That was the easy one though. This one looks much bigger, plus I've got to remove the chicken wire and star pickets. Now, will I regret removing this fence? That's the clip that we can cut back to when, you know, probably in 2 or 3 months I regret removing this fence. So all of this so far has been a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. I thought weeds and stuff and roots would have grown through that, but that came out super easy. Star pickets came out super easy. Just going to tidy this up now. So yeah, the Makita 40 volt pole hedge trimmer definitely make light work of that. I don't know if I've done it right. I mean, it's just you cut it back, right, and it comes back. There seems to be quite a few bare spots there. Whether they will fill out as these grow back, I don't know. Do you have to replant new ones? I might contact the company that does these and see if I can find out. This one has a very different look about it. It's a lot lower, maybe because it's a secondary or the last step, I don't know. Again, I'll ask the company, get some more information and let you guys know. This is actually the first time I've been able to see this area and the landscape of it, because obviously all those reeds were there and the star pickets and the chicken fence. It's interesting and annoying because I can see all this grass needs a trim. That was just my neighbour ringing. I got the Cat mini excavator last week. Go check out last week's video if you haven't seen that yet, but he's keen to check it out. So here it is here. This needs to be reorganised yet again, just because a lot of stuff's arrived. The John Deere's gone this week, so we have more space. It's going to be reorganised. Surprisingly, I mean, I know it's a mini excavator, but it really doesn't take up a lot of room in here. Like, it's kind of sits on that middle post there, and you could still get 2 cars in here super easily. Obviously those tracks retract in, so yeah, not a massive footprint, which is good for me. Much better. So the actual lay of the land here is kind of nice. Like, it's somewhat, you know, staggered. A few rocks around here. I don't know if I can, but I would like to. I would love to put some native grasses around this area. I will contact the people that make these systems and find out if that is going to disturb the root zone or whatever, but I can't imagine it is, because I think that's like a tub. It's the reeds are in a yeah, some sort of tub. So I will contact them anyway, but it would look very pretty down here instead of just having this. Maybe some native grasses and just pretty it up a bit. What do you think?
Yeah, it's an incredible difference, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's much bigger than I thought it was.
This one is?
Yeah. Do you think it's still alive?
I don't know. Are they reeds? What are they?
Yeah, they're reeds. So they said that if it doesn't smell, it's working.
Well, it definitely doesn't smell.
No.
Surprisingly, hey, like not at all.
No. Yeah, I'm surprised too.
Do you like it, Max?
I'm not sure what the second bin's for.
So I think I had a quick glance at their page. There's like multi-stage systems or whatever. So I think that's the first stage into the septic. Then this big one, the root zone, the roots clean that, and it then goes into there for the third stage.
Right, okay.
Before being pumped out, I think.
I tell you, it's much, because it was so overgrown, it just, to me, looked like a snake pit. Like, I'm so glad it's cut down. If we keep around it clear now, we'll keep it maintained.
Well, that's what I'd like to do. One more job with the hedge trimmer before I give it back. I want to trim up these lily pillies, give them a bit of an aggressive cut. I'll give them a feed later this week. They look like they want to grow. Now you can see it's got this chicken wire fence like around the reed system, and I hate the look of it. I know why it's here. Apparently the deer like the berries on them and they destroy them. Maybe they're now a bit more mature. They might be okay, probably not. I'm sure I'm going to regret it, but we're going to give it a crack. And if they start chewing them again, I'll put up something that looks a little prettier, or I don't know what I'm going to do, but it definitely needs a nice hard trim back, get it nice and even, promote some new growth. Before I start though, I've got to clean up this little mess here. That's from our garden, the veggie garden. We'll be going in there, and this probably needs an empty. Yes, it does. So we'll fill that up, drag it out the front, call up Managed Waste Service, and they'll come and empty it for me. I might actually get it emptied. It's super heavy. I don't want to overload the thing and break the bin, so we'll have to leave that there till the next
time I fill it up. So not only will this look a lot more aesthetically pleasing, oh, don't even need these, it's going to give me better access to the garden beds to get control of the weed situation, maybe throw some mulch down there to prevent some coming back. Oh, this looks better already. Maybe we'll just pull it out first. That already looks a million times better. Oh, that one feels like it's in a bit further than the other ones. I'm sure there's an easy way to get these out. Maybe you can let me know. There we go. That was harder than I thought it was going to be. So I do like these as a hedge. These are a lily pilli. It's an evergreen, I guess, hedge or a tree, I guess you could call it as well. They're pretty hardy in most circumstances. I noticed that the bugs seem to get to them a bit and chew the leaves, but I usually hit them with some pest oil and it usually takes care of them. I'm no expert on them, but I have had them at a few of my places. This hedge trim is perfect for these because it's got that articulating arm. I've got a ladder here, but you can basically do the tops and the sides quite easily without having to get on a ladder. I'm going to be somewhat aggressive on these just because I want to get them even. We'll give them a feed, start looking after them. I haven't done anything to them since we've been here. We just got to hope that once they start producing the fruit that the deer don't come and absolutely destroy them. We'll deal with that when we have to deal with that. They're much scruffier on this side. Very thick down here, then it thins out down closer to you. So like I said, that was pretty easy. Again, if you didn't have a ladder or didn't want to get up on a ladder, this is where these things are awesome. The articulating arm and the long handle. Yeah, if you've got any of these sorts of bushes mucking around with a short hedger, I wouldn't recommend. I will be jumping on a ladder though, just because I have one, and I do not fear it. I guess this is a personal preference, but I always like to bevel the edge once I've done it, particularly if they're like this and they haven't like completely filled out. I think they look a little bit awkward when you've tried to square it off anyway. Again, no hedging expert here. I just like that look better, personally, when it's like that. Maybe if it's like full and you're going for a full topiary thing, or if it's buxus or something, this looks heaps better, eh?
Wow, what a difference.
Without the fence and all that in there. I've still got to get rid of all the other one, but I'm happy with how it came out. I think it's going to come back pretty strong now.
Well, it's the right time of year if we feed it now and give it water.
Well, we're going to have to hand water it because it doesn't, there's no drip going to this or anything, but I need some hose solutions, multiple hose solutions around the place. At least we've got like the tools now if we want to have like full-time irrigation or multiple taps or whatever.
Yeah.
Or they've got to go to the irrigation place.
See what the options are.
First thing we're going to do, we're going to get a pump for next to the tanks, which is next to the veggie patch, because Nicole's really getting tired of watering the garden beds with a watering can, aren't you?
I am. Takes a long time. The good thing is that we've got a water tank up here that comes off the containers.
We do. I just don't know how you transfer it from there to where.
But
Or
there's
are you
a hose
pumping
at
it?
the
Are we
bottom
putting
of
a
it.
hose down there?
Yeah, there's a hose connection on it already.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering if you could connect a hose to water.
But that's
this.
just gravity fed.
Oh,
You're not going to
okay.
have the pressure to,
Yeah, true.
and then there's no power there, but
Yeah.
we can run power.
You can do anything.
We got the tools. Give you a little sneak peek at how the potatoes are going. That'll be in next week's video. Nicole's veggie update. We're going to be doing that.
Yeah,
You've got more stuff to plant.
loads.
So a couple of weeks ago, Karthik and I went to, as two lawn dads, going to the Ecovacs launch for their new vacuums, robot vacuums, and there were 3 new ones there. And I was asked which one I wanted to try, and to be honest with you, for this small place here, the Turf and Tools headquarters, they had a robot vacuum that has a bagless station. It's a little bit smaller, but this one caught my eye a little bit more. Do you think I made the right decision? Or?
I think it looks amazing.
Yeah.
I'd suggest it's taking a machine gun to a knife fight in this space.
Yeah, potentially. But I was just excited about it because it's a robot vacuum and a handheld. It's all in one station.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Maggleton, you know you're not allowed on this rug. Please remove yourself. Please remove yourself. Please remove yourself. Come on, off. I need a knife. Let's open it up. See how easy it is to set up. Do you think I'm going to have any struggles?
No, I don't actually, because
Really?
the last one was pretty easy.
I generally have struggles.
Yeah, but this
Not
one,
so much on the equipment, just on my lack of potentially reading manuals. You know what we've got to do first? Because there isn't a lot of room here, probably going to slot it in just here. And you've been
Yep.
politely asking me for quite a few weeks to hang this picture.
Yes.
I probably should do that first, eh?
Yay.
Sure, I have some picture hooks here somewhere. Hooks. Maybe you're hiding here. Yeah. Lovely. So what is this actually? Is this a self-portrait or?
Yeah, it was during my Renaissance period.
Have you got any idea where you want it?
No, I think you're going to have to hold it up and we'll have to work it out.
Of course.
Maybe just a bit higher, please. Yeah, there.
It's basically about 100 mil above that.
Yeah.
And then we'll put it in the middle. What about alignment? Like,
I think it's okay, just roughly where it is. I don't think
it's
it needs to
weird
be
being
perfect.
where the lounge is, or?
No, because I feel like it's an abstract.
Or do you want it a bit over? You want a little bit away from the mirror, don't you?
No, I kind of like that space.
Like right on it.
No, the way you just had it.
Like there.
Yeah.
I mean, if I was totally committed, I'd get the laser out.
Yeah, but it's a shed. Yep.
Is that in the middle?
No, I
of
think
the
we're a
picture?
tiny bit more to the left. Yep, about there.
If this goes wrong, this is a you issue.
Yeah.
You'll be very happy. You've been pestering me about this, hey?
Yeah. I won't mention
I don't
it.
know why I always put off hanging up pictures, because it's not that...
3 years in the last house, a picture sat on the floor, waiting for you to hang it. 3 years. Not that I'm trying to put you in it, but I'm just saying 3 years.
Did it get done?
When we went to sell.
Did it
got
get done? There it is.
Oh, I love it.
Do you?
Yeah, I love the positioning.
It doesn't look level to me.
I just wondered whether we should...
Talk to me with the level.
Tiny bit down on the right.
Really? That's where I just adjusted it from. I don't feel like you've got a good eye for that.
I feel like it just needs to go down a tiny bit on the right.
That looks perfect to me.
Okay.
All right, time to get to the vacuum.
So this is the new one?
Yes. Well,
The T30s.
yes, it's a... I think there's been a T30 before, but this is like the combo with the T30 robot and also, whoops, the handheld. I feel like this will be super simple. I mean, we have done a couple before. What are your feelings on robots and robot vacuums?
I love them. I think just every morning, like the way we ran it.
You make it sound like a sponsored video. I love them.
No, but like every morning when we came downstairs, like the floor's clean.
So that's how we have had them set up, where
Yeah.
it just goes on at night and we come down in the morning and it's just that nice clean feel on the floor, which I like. I get slightly triggered, a lot triggered by when you're walking around on the floor and there's any of that gritty feeling, like sandy, dirty feeling at all. So I love coming down to a nice clean floor.
And it was great on polished concrete.
Yeah,
It really was. I think some people said they were worried about marks. We never had any issues. Like, it was fantastic.
I feel a lot of these robot things come down to your own personal circumstances and setup though.
Yeah. Keeping the vacuuming happening just reduced the floor dirt anyway.
Static shock. I don't know why it doesn't look as big here as I thought it was going to.
No, I'm pleasantly pleased with that actually.
Considering you've got this big thing on the side as well.
Yeah. It does kind of just blend in a bit, doesn't it?
I can't remember now. The X2 Omni we had, that was much higher?
It felt higher and wider.
Maybe it
than
was.
the base unit.
Maybe it wasn't. But yeah, the thing I'm most excited about is the handheld on this. That's what made me want to have a crack at this one rather than the one that's more suited to this place. What they've said about this one, it's got an anti-tangle brush in it, so it's meant to be better for hair. Yeah, see those little combs there?
Yeah, actually.
So that goes through the brush and apparently keeps it tangle free.
Yeah, that would be good actually.
We'll see how that works in reality. I had a lot of people ask me, how does it go with dogs? And it's like, we can't really say because yes, we have one dog that molts, but it's a very short-haired dog. Speaker sounds better in this one. The other one,
yeah, it's
still no like Bose sound or anything.
Thanks for choosing the Ecovacs robot.
The other one sounded really.
Please scan the QR code for details.
The other one sounded really tinny. There we go. Little QR code sticker on top of the machine.
So clever, hey?
Let's see if I can figure this out.
No, I think it was the right way, wasn't it?
Was it?
Yeah.
No, that's the handheld.
That's cool.
And you only got to push the button. See that?
Oh.
You don't have to hold the button
Oh,
down.
that's so much better.
So that's emptying from that into the main bag.
Oh, wow. It empties that as well.
Yeah. So yeah, all gets sucked into the one bag. So the robot sucks it into there, that sucks it into there.
Oh, that's smart.
But to be honest with you, yeah, cool, but I feel like it's not hard to empty that. I'd kind of rather go over to the bin and do that than fill up the bag for no, you know what I mean?
I get it, but a lot of people would forget or not have time, whereas, yeah. And I guess it keeps the machine running properly if it auto empties.
There we go, that's the
So
setup.
does that click in there? Oh, yeah, you hear a click. Yep.
Yeah, and then yeah, that just stores on the side there. Then we have multiple attachments for the handheld.
Oh, wow.
That's the little lounge one.
That's cool.
Yeah, whatever that is.
Skirting boards, window
And then a little
sills.
crevice one. And these all fit in here, apparently.
Oh, that's amazing.
Which would surprise me. Wow, okay, that's pretty cool that
And how do you open that? Do you just push on it?
Yeah. All right, Nicole, are we ready to map?
We are.
We have our robot set up and handheld set up. We have the app, as simple as scanning the QR code on the machine. And yeah, that just registered, I guess. Map your home. Map your home. So let's see how simple this process is. All right, so it has mapped this place, very small place. Only took a matter of minutes. Again, very small place. Something interesting happened though. We have a mirror here on the ground and it seems to have added rooms that aren't there right in front of the mirror. I'm guessing because of the mirror. So I don't know if I can just delete those individual rooms or maybe just set a boundary. I mean, it's not going to be able to get into them anyway, but interesting that potentially the mirror affects it like that.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Because it did stop there.
Right in front of it.
Yeah, right in front of it.
All right, we're going to save the map. So it's actually ready to vacuum.
Wow, okay.
Bit of enthusiasm would be nice. Like, give me a big wow.
Wow.
So let's start cleaning. We don't want to mop and vacuum. I just want to vacuum. Like,
Just vacuum, yeah.
yeah, we will test out the mop at some stage. Again, I will do a full video on all of the features, what's involved with it. What is Kevin doing? Oh, Kevin, get off there.
Oh.
How many passes? We want 2 passes because this is only a small room. Let's go hard. And guess what? We're going to turn it up to the full
I was about to say power.
full suction.
Suction,
Because
yeah.
it's only a small place, so it doesn't matter about runtime or anything. It'll do it pretty quickly.
And I think that's it. You ready to go?
Yep, let's do it.
So you can see it looks like it's trying to do a perimeter pass first, and then I think it'll then start doing the main vacuuming. Okay, robot has vacuumed for the first time. We'll give the handheld a quick go. That comes out pretty easy.
Yeah,
Connects into that.
It does.
One button push. You don't need to hold the button.
Look at the lights.
I do like the light because you can see where the any dust is on the hard surfaces.
Yeah, I love that.
Well, it does have the accessories. Got the little lounge cleaner one. Is it a lounge cleaner? Is that what would you call it?
Upholstery cleaner.
Upholstery cleaner. That seems to be sucking hard. Like, it's awesome that it sucks it into the bag, but I feel like the style of it, the vacuum that it is, it's going to fill the bag quite quickly and you're going to go through a few. I could be wrong. Do like it though, but yeah. Put it back on. It'll start sucking in a second. It's kind of crazy they fit all the
Yeah, it's great design.
things in there. Well, we'll have much more on this. What do we got going on next week? Veggie content?
So we've got some, we're going to plant out a heap of seedlings next week. We're going to build some trellises for, our veggies to grow up.
Okay, so much more veggie stuff next week. Make sure you're following and/or subscribed. See you next time.
See ya.